Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Wind Insights Essential Training Series. I am a CFA charter holder and a client achievement specialist at Wind Information. Today, we are embarking on a journey to explore how to effectively use the Wind word adding to cope with the three major types of problems. Do you often find it a hassle to transfer data from Wind Financial Terminal or Excel plugins into Word just to make some formatting tweaks? Do you struggle with creating charts only to find the process cumbersome and error-prone? Don't you just hate that report templates cannot be updated all at once, making you feel like you are spinning your wheels and wasting precious time? This training is designed to provide you with practical insights and techniques that you can apply immediately to enhance your working efficiency when dealing with financial reports. Before we experience capability of this powerful terminal, I would like to briefly introduce us Win as a company. Founded in 1998 and headquartered in Shanghai, Win Information is a pioneer and a leader in China's financial information service industry, serving a diverse range of domestic and foreign institutional clients from 35 countries. So our product and data matrix surely can enhance your efficiency dramatically. Before we get started, I just want to check in. Are all of you still manually compiling data and then crafting reports in Word, following a very old school and detailed approach? For sure, without the aid of an assistant, this report writing process can be quite tedious and time-consuming, right? However, our session today will cover the essential features of the winged word adding, helping you quickly master the powerhouse to boost your efficiency. Alright, without further ado, let's get started and explore the powerful capabilities of the winged word adding. I understand that some of us might be wondering, what on earth is the winged word adding? Especially since our research needs are already well served by the Wind Financial Terminal. You might not have come across the winged adding before. Let me assure you that once you discover the winged word adding, it could revolutionize your report writing skills and take them to the next level. Let's introduce the Wing word adding. This handy extension, developed by Wing for Microsoft Word, enables us to connect to the Wing server right from within Word. It allows us to update text and charts in real time, create dynamic template reports, and use AI power utilities to boost both document writing and reading efficiency. With the winged word adding, the days of manually extracting data are over. This powerful tool is designed to transform your word processing experience, revolutionizing how you approach report writing, chart creation, data management, and report reading with seamless efficiency that you will wonder how you ever managed without. In the upcoming sessions, we will explore the magic of self-updating text within your Word documents. It's ideal for managing data that frequently changes, keeping your documents current without the hassle of manual updates. And say goodbye to tedious report revisions. This winged word adding ensures your reports are always reflecting the latest information, saving you time and minimizing errors. For more advanced capabilities, the adding effortlessly turns raw data into compelling visual narratives. It allows you to create charts that are not only visually engaging but also dynamically linked to your data, ensuring they are always up to date. Plus, we have additional AI utilities that can further streamline your workflow from data and table generation to one-click text-to-audio conversion. Just embrace the future of AI within the winged word adding. Before we dive into the winged word adding, let's ensure that it's been installed correctly. You can navigate to the right-hand side of the screen, or just as what we do in the terminal, open the Start menu and click on Repair Word Adding. Just remember to use an account with administrative privileges on your computer to get it set up smoothly. Now that we've successfully set up our running environment, there's just one small but crucial step left. You can run the winged word adding by typing RW in the terminal. Then you can check if it's installed correctly by looking for a winged tag in Word. If it's there, that means you have succeeded. Under this tag, you will find all the winged addings gathered in one place, including options to insert formulas, charts, special databases, and AI utilities. For your convenience, you can also access these winged word addings through this handy floating icon on the right corner. Now we have covered the introduction of the winged word adding. I think it's time to roll up our sleeves and put it into action. Alright, in this session, we will explore the tip of iceberg of winged word adding via 5 cases, and I will for sure decompose the operation process accordingly so that we could quickly master winged word adding together. First up, I would like to share some essential and commonly used techniques to enliven your text. Let's take a look at an example from one of the world's most influential companies, NVIDIA. Recently, NVIDIA announced its second quarter results for the fiscal year 2025, surpassing both its management's forecasts and market expectations. This could prompt us to quickly write a commentary on their earnings, but simply commenting on the results, as I've outlined in the Navy section above, isn't enough. It's more effective to keep our report readers informed about the latest metrics related to the company, such as what's shown in our charts, company profile, and key statistics. Fortunately, with the help of the winged word adding, we can easily achieve this comprehensive coverage. Let's switch to the word first. We could first finish the qualitative part. Click on Insert Formula or the first icon. Then we could gain access to over 7,000 indicators for any asset class. Just search for them in the searching box here. In this case, we want short name and a company profile. Just select the indicator and then put down the company ticker or name, like here, under the parameter. For this case, NVIDIA. Then click Insert, or we could copy as text if you want it to be static. We could repeat the process for company profile, and we could get the latest briefing of the company right here. One quick way to extract the latest data of a security is through the F9 function, and I believe the F9 function description page has been one of the most frequently used functions for many users, and we could also access this function within Word above. Simply type the company code or ticker, NVIDIA. Then we can copy paste the key statistics into the Word. Right, there we go. We could then replace all the financial indicators one after another to get this fully automated. For example, we could also insert function for the market cap just right over here, market cap. Then what we want to do is to set all the parameters accordingly. If you want the latest data, we could set the data to be latest so it is automatically updated. And definitely want to make sure the formula is in the right unit. In this case, we want billions. There we go. And we can play with the format of the output, like 2 numbers, then click Insert. There we go. We can also repeat the process for PE, for PB, for BPS, every indicator you want to replace. And if you are not satisfied with the indicator, we could click the Edit Formula or the second icon to adjust the unit or the format of this number. And we could also notice that the tags with gray shading are formulas. So that means they are dynamic. We could reselect the formula shading under the utility part, or we can click Save the Copy to save your report as a static report if we want to share the report with others. Alright, let's break down the process step by step. To get started, navigate to the Insert Formula option, which is your gateway to embedding dynamic content into your documents. Then proceed to enter the relevant keywords that correspond to the specific indicators you wish to track. This could be anything from financial ratios to market data points, and after that, you will set the parameters for these indicators according to your report's requirements. And this might involve defining the time frame or choose the latest data, selecting the unit, or specifying the frequency of updates. Once you import your keywords and set up the parameters, you are all set. The win word adding will then generate dynamic tags that will update themselves automatically. This means as new data becomes available, your document will reflect the latest information without the need for manual intervention. This feature not only saves time, but also ensures that your reports remain current and accurate, providing a seamless integration of real-time data into your Word document. Alright, for the second case, we will show you how to make your report charts dynamic. The Federal Reserve announced on the local time of the 18th that it would lower the target range for the federal fund rates by 50 basis points, bringing it down to a level between 4.75 and 5%. This is the first time the Federal Reserve has cut interest rate in 4 years. The rate cut was anticipated by the market. Federal Reserve Chairman Powell had clearly stated in late August that the time for a rate cut has come. However, the U.S. disinflation process has begun to slow down, and the previously worried risk of a rebound in core inflation has emerged, which could have a significant impact on the pace and extent of subsequent rate cuts, also causing tremendous fluctuations in the foreign exchange market. For research analysts covering commodities, macros, and any industries or asset classes, charts related to these macroeconomic data add great value to the report. However, this could be time-consuming by gathering all the data and making charts in the Excel, and I believe it is preferable to get what you need with just a few clicks in the Word alone. This chart below is what I get within 5 seconds, and we could instantly know that the US dollar index, colored in blue, slumped as the US Fed announced the 50 bips rate cut, and the related currency pairs and the US dollar central parity did dip with the announcement. Alright, let's get this beautiful chart together in the Word. Simply select Insert Chart or the second icon under the Win tag. Then we will have access to stock or indexes and all sorts of charts with various themes, and they all work in the same way so that we do not have to know how to use this function repeatedly. In this case, we could select the foreign exchange overview and then click next to view all the ready currency pairs for us to select from. We could select US dollar index as USDX, and the US dollar Chinese yuan exchange rate, and the US dollar central parity. Then we could select from other indexes such as Chinese yuan indexes to superpose with the other 3 currency pairs. Then set up all the parameters from time period to data format to chart type and even to design themes. Then simply click Done to insert the chart into the report. There we go. If you do want to compare with other currency pairs, we could go for the Edit Chart, and you can change your mind here. Alright, let's review how this is easily done. We could just select Foreign Exchange Overview and set up parameters as we wish. Then we are good to go. And this chart is updatable in a way that we could edit chart whenever we need it and eliminate the traditional process of creating charts from Excel and copying them to Word, which increase the accuracy and efficiency. I think we might have the main idea of creating chart, and we could further our study with the help of macroeconomic chart insertion. We can repeat the process and go for macroeconomy because we could exhibit not only US dollar index this time, we could also gain access to over 10 million indicators with a global coverage here as we wish. Just search for it. But what we want here might be other economic indicators like USA CPI and US 10-year bond treasury. There you go. But what we have to focus here is to make sure that the chart makes sense. So we definitely want to play with the chart type to make sure US dollar index is set appropriately. Because it is not only a percentage number, but it is actually a absolute value number, so it has to be placed on the secondary axis. There we go. Then we can click down to view the chart. You can notice this takes more time than the previous chart because it automatically connects to the WIN database and get all the data all the way back to the 19th century. After a few seconds, we will get a beautiful chart that's related to the indicators that we extract. There we go. And we could notice that interestingly, we might find it that CPI used to be negatively correlated with the US dollar index, but in recent years, they are positively correlated. And we could use the insert chart function once again to make our charts dynamic with these advanced techniques. Alright, since we have explored how to bring the text and the charts in the report to life, I believe you are all very interested in how to update the entire report template with just one click. So let's go ahead and please follow me. The September interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve has bolstered investors' sentiment towards technology stocks, particularly those in the semiconductor sector, like Nvidia. This move by the Fed, which allows a series of economic indicators suggesting a resilient economy, has helped to ease concerns about a potential economic slowdown. The reduction in interest rates not only improves the cost of borrowing for companies, potentially boosting capital investment and expansion, but it also makes equities more attractive relative to fixed income investment as the latter's yield decline. This optimistic outlook could trigger investment banks' desire to actively review the performance and look into future quarters, especially for leading companies like Nvidia. Simply reviewing the performance is simple, but updating all the data and formatting the report could be annoying. So I'm excited to share with you the powerful global parameters function in the WIN word editing. Alright, I will show you how it is easily done. Currently, what we have here is a report template for Apple, and we now know the numbers or text in gray mean they are dynamic functions. However, we want to write about NVIDIA and we are not in the mood for iPhones. Don't worry, if we click on the global parameters under the utility, and we can revise the WIN code from Apple to NVDA. There we go, which is NVIDIA's ticker. Then we just click on the save button. Now, the report itself is nothing to do with Apple, and it's completely for NVIDIA, from the latest earnings release to rating information to stock data and to stock performance and to financial data summary. It's now all about NVIDIA, and this literally could save us years during the earnings seasons, especially. We could decompose the process into three parts. The first step is very simple, is to create a new parameters after you click on the global parameters. For example, we can name it as win code or ticker, whatever you want, just to let yourself know. Then we have to make sure that we link the parameters to our global parameters by clicking the parm or parameter button in the insert formula section. And we can simply edit the value right over global parameters, then click the little save button, then we are all set. In this case, it's win code or ticker, then click the save button. Well, our win word adding will automatically replace all the linked values simultaneously, which could enhance efficiency by allowing data and graphs to change as we like. Alright, besides everything win word adding has offered us with dynamic report generation and updating, win word adding does provide us with AI-powered utilities to fully facilitate our work efficiency. As finance professionals, our work involves dealing with a lot of data processing, including extracting data from PDF files like financial reports, prospectus, and other materials, and always take us hundreds of hours to hard code numbers out of these PDF files. Suppose now we want to dig into NVIDIA's outstanding earnings performance, we could use the PDF content extraction utility in win word adding to extract text, table, or even convert the PDF files into Word file so that we could edit it easily. For instance, suppose we want to prepare the income statement for NVIDIA's second quarter results. We will never do it ourselves. Just click on PDF content extraction and then open the related files. In this case, the thank you for NVIDIA. Then we can find the statement that we want, for example, income statements. Then we can click on table extraction. What we want to do right now is to click and hold down the left mouse and select the content like this. There we go. We can either insert document or export to Excel. In this case, we can export to Excel. There we go. An Excel file is prepared for us. And we could also convert it to Word right over here with the translation option right over here. So this could be really time-saving and save the day. Alright, I believe the process is pretty straightforward. Just follow the whole open and the select process. And it's intuitive, and you could decide which way win word adding hands you the data. Nevertheless, data or tables do not always support copy and paste due to copyrights or some data like what the management team discussed on the company's earnings conference might interest you and you want the data right away. In this case, we could use image content extraction function to know what exactly is happening there. For example, we could get to know that NVIDIA's revenue growth in the second quarter of fiscal year 2025 was driven by data center compute platforms and networking with the help of win word addings. The entrance is also so obvious. It's right over here, just beside the PDF content extraction. We can click on image content extraction, and we can either select from open image or we can do screenshot. Just circle the area that interests you. There you go. We could do text extraction or table extraction. If we do text extraction, we can tell that the extraction was success, and we can just insert document into the Word file. There we go. We could either do both ways as you like. Alright, no matter it is opening the image or taking screenshots, you will never worry and miss any chance to get the latest data or information. Please don't forget what I mentioned earlier, that is, our winged word editing have a full powerhouse of AI-powered utilities that are also perfectly designed to improve our work experience. We could use AI to help us smartly translate the file to cope with global company research scenarios. We could transform the file into a piece of audio so that we could play in the background, and we could also identify the entities in a report to do research right away. For example, if you are looking into the Chinese Asia market and suddenly find everything is in Chinese, this could be disappointing, but with the winged word editing, we could do lexical translation and translate between 8 languages with AI assistant who ensures the accuracy. For example, we can click on the financial translation and definitely select on AI enhanced translation. Then you just select the range that you want to be translated, and we can do the translation right away. You can tell what's going on the bottom right corner, and you can do translation between 8 languages, all the way from Chinese, English, Spanish. For example, you can also translate it to French, just the way as you like. There we go. All right, if you have done translation the report and want to listen to it in the background, we can just click on listen to the document button right over here. Let's close the window first. We can click on listen to the document. There we go. And you can customize the speed or select the segment to be played.
Edit DAU
And the part to be played will be also highlighted in gray to let you know. And you can also download it to save in your phones so that you can get to the research insights wherever you are. Alright, when we click on the entity identification, we could use the winged word editing to identify more than 20 types of asset classes from various markets. To view the description and do research, please just refer to the F9 button on the right part. For example, we can click on the ticker of NVIDIA to view the encyclopedia of NVIDIA, or the F9 or description function of NVIDIA. There we go, which is our favorite descriptive function. Alright, we have covered 3 ways to bring our reports to life, and we have explored 5 powerful utilities simply within the range of winged word editing. Hope you could harness winged word editing for advanced word skills and increase work efficiency and quality dramatically. Without further ado, please kindly let me know if you have any question related to the winged word editing in the comment area, and we will embark the journey of harnessing winged Excel editing together next time. Now we are open to question. Please kindly leave your question or comment in the comment area, and I will respond to that. Thank you so much. Alright, if you do have any question, please kindly reach to us or your account manager, and we are there to bring the data to your fingertips for sure. Alright, many thanks again for your warm participation. Please stay tuned for our next session in 2 weeks. Thank you and have a good time. Goodbye.